Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, welcome to Obsessive Compulsive Gaming. I am the Obsessive Compulsive Gamer, and this is my review for the masterpiece. For the masterpiece known as Bubsy, the Woolies Strike Back. A game released for the PlayStation 4 and probably other platforms in the year of 1990. It came out at some point in the past. And I am ashamed to tell you, dear viewer, that I have completed this game not once, but twice. Don't believe me? Well, here's some proof for you. There, I played the download version of the game from the EU PlayStation Store. Then I was mad enough to buy the bloody thing on disc, and I completed it there, which would have registered under the American PlayStation Store. Now you might be asking yourself, why would I possibly want to complete this game not once, but twice? And it is quite simple, dear viewer, because I am stark raving mad, and I should be locked up as soon as possible, not only for my own safety, but for the safety of others. For fear that they may be abused in some kind of manner, I think I'm going to turn into some kind of homicidal maniac, and it's all thanks to Bubsy, who, in my 34 years of gaming, is probably the most irritating character ever in a video game. In fact, I don't think I've ever wanted to actually physically shoot a video game character in the head quite as much as I have wanted to shoot Bubsy. In fact, instead of just shooting Bubsy in the head, what I think I would rather do is take Bubsy, have some alone time with him, perhaps take him to dinner, then there may be some foreplay, some dancing, probably then followed by some lovemaking. Then, once I have lured Bubsy into a sense of security, I would then take Bubsy, I would cut him into little bit pieces, and I would bury his parts all around the world. Just to make sure that some other mad bastard doesn't come and try and resurrect the little fucker. Yes, in fact, I think I'm going to do that once I finish recording this review. Now, what can I tell you about Bubsy, the Woolies Strike Back, apart from the obvious Star Trek reference in the title? Yes, I know it's Star Wars, I'm making a joke here. Well, basically, the plot of this game is the Woolies, hereby I'm going to reference as the alien bastards, come down to Bubsy's house and steal one of his balls of wool. Though I think it sounds much better if I just simply say, you see, the curse of Bubsy lingers on. Not only is he driving me mad, he's also giving me a cold. So yes, alien bastards come down and steal one of Bubsy's balls. Yes, that sounds like a much better plot description in my book. So then we have to run through various levels, which all play exactly the same, go from left to right, pick up balls as we go, in the hope that maybe Bubsy will regrow his stolen ball, but he never does. And then occasionally there's a couple of boss fights. Now the game in total took me about an hour to finish. Yes, that's right, a full hour, 60 minutes of my precious time to play this game. Not only have I completed it once, remember, I have completed this game twice, so I have possibly dedicated 2 hours of my life to this game. And I already want to take my own life. That's how far it's come, dear viewer. In fact, the game is so short that I have taken shits on the toilet that have lasted longer. Now, albeit they were pretty difficult shits, probably after eating something I shouldn't have been eating, but still, nonetheless, I have sat on the toilet far longer than it took me to play through this game. So, in a word, do I recommend this game? No. No. And whatever you do, for the love of God, do not get into a time machine, go back into the 90s, find a Mega Drive, and dare to play the original 2 Bubsy games that released for that. You might as well just, ask a friend of yours to stick on a dildo with Bubsy's head on it and ram it up your backside over and over until you can't take the pain anymore. And even then, it won't be as bad as playing the original Bubsy games on the Mega Drive. I think I have made my point quite graphically. So, do not play the original games, do not play this game, and certainly don't do what I did and play it twice. Because bad things are going to happen. That I can promise. I mean, I can already feel my bowels opening as I sit here describing this game, so bad things are definitely going to happen, and my dry cleaner is definitely not going to be happy with me when I pop in tomorrow, probably before 12, because I know they close at 1 o'clock. So, I give Bubsy the Woolies Strike Back a 2. Point one. Out of 10. Well, there you have it, ladies and gentlemen. I hope you've enjoyed this little in-depth review of mine. If you did, give me a thumbs up. If you didn't, give me the middle finger. And as always, leave some abuse for me in the comments. And until next time, stay obsessed with gaming. Speaking of being on the toilet, I have to go to the toilet right now. I anticipate I'm going to be sitting there for at least an hour. I knew I shouldn't have had that curry for dinner. Ugh, damn it, blast me.